Warning, censorship. Warning, censorship.
Here's what set me off. For several months now, this sign has been here telling motorists that the right lane is closed and to merge left. But the precise opposite is true. Do you know that the signs are wrong, or?
We have nothing to do with any of that. He has an ant farm that died last night, though.
He had an ant farm that died? Wow, what a tragedy. So did you want me to take a photo and send it to you?
If you can, that'd be great.
Sure, I'll do that. I'm on site. Do you know, it would be actually more helpful to traffic if there was no sign whatsoever. I mean, you know, I could go to Dollarama and buy a piece of Bristol board and write a message, please ignore this sign, if you want me to. Do you know you have the wrong signage directing traffic on Dufferin? By the way, I say workers in kind of a sarcastic fashion because I don't see anyone actually working. David Menzies for Rebel News here in Toronto. Well, folks, I'm having a falling down kind of day here. Do you remember that 1993 movie, Falling Down, starring Michael Douglas? It was about an individual who was brought to the brink thanks to so many indignities suffered in one day, such as being overcharged at a convenience store, looking at menu items at a fast food restaurant that did not meet the reality of the menu items.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Turn around, look at that. You see what I mean? It's plump, it's juicy, it's 3 inches thick. Now, look at this sorry, miserable, squashed thing.
And of course, a road repair crew just sitting around doing nothing all day. And speaking of construction, that is what set me off. You see, I'm just a few hundred meters down from the Eglinton Crosstown LRT line. It's something that has been under construction for a decade now, if you can imagine. It's over budget, it's behind deadline, or as they say down at City Hall, business as usual. But here's what set me off. For several months now, this sign has been here telling motorists that the right lane is closed and to merge left. But the precise opposite is true. The left lane is closed and it is the right lane that you use. Inexplicably, you'll see just a few meters ahead of me another road sign indicating the truth of the matter, that the left lane is indeed closed. So what you see is this ballet of traffic every day of people switching over to the left lane, whereas they should remain in the right lane. And the question is this: does the construction crew here know that they have incorrect signage? Or even worse, maybe they do know and they simply don't care? Well, you know what? Let's go ask them. Do you know you have the wrong signage directing traffic on Dufferin? So, did you know about the wrong signage? Or you don't care? He said cut to communications. So again, I don't know if they don't know or he just doesn't care. Let's try some other workers. By the way, I say workers in kind of a sarcastic fashion because I don't see anyone actually working. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This fellow in the Honda Fit, he's in the correct lane, but he's trying to merge into the right lane, which is the incorrect lane because he's obeying signage that is incorrect. I'm just wondering, do you know that you have the wrong signage on Dufferin? You're telling people that the right lane ends.
Speak to Metrolinx. They're the ones that take care of the traffic.
Oh, okay.
Nothing to do with traffic.
Do you know that the signs are wrong, or?
We have nothing to do with any of that. He has an ant farm that died last night, though.
He had an ant farm that died? Wow, what a tragedy.
But you want to speak to somebody about the traffic? The office is right in here with the tinted windows.
Oh, okay. Right there?
Yeah.
Okay then. Oh, hey guys. We were told to go here by the workers. I'm David Menzies with Rebel News, and there's you've got the wrong signage on Dufferin, sir, telling people that the right lane ends when it is actually the left lane that ends. And I'm just wondering, are you aware of that, or do you care about that, or?
don't know, but there's not supposed to be news in here. Like,
Oh, well, we were told by your crew to come in here. This is 1879, right?
Hi.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get to the bottom of something. For months now, on Dufferin Street, you have a sign saying that the right lane ends and to merge into the left lane.
take the camera off, please.
Why is that? That's what we're trying to do, find out.
I'll give you a card to call Metrolinx.
Okay, we were told to come here. This is 1879, right?
Okay.
Okay. So why have you left a sign indicating the wrong information for months on end, you know, that motorists have to deal with?
I'll look into that, but
Okay, then.
I'll
So,
let you call Metrolinx.
okay, do you have a card or a number or something? Do any of the workers realize the signage has been wrong all this time, or?
I'm not sure. I'll have to look into it.
Okay, then. Well, thank you, sir. So I'll call this person.
Call this number, please.
There's nobody's name here, but just phone that number.
Phone that number and they'll let you know.
Okay, then. But in the meantime, it'd be good if somebody could do something.
Absolutely, we'll look into it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Same with this Fusion. Poor guy. He's moving into the right lane when he should be going left, and he's going to correct that very soon. Okay, folks, so the card I was given says Eglinton Crosstown contact information. It's a 24/7 phone line. I'm going to make a prediction. It's going to go to voicemail, but let's go through the motions nevertheless. Oh, yes. Hi. How you doing there? My name is David Menzies with Rebel News. It's about the incorrect signage at Eglinton and Dufferin that's been here for months and months on end. Motorists being told that the right lane ends and to merge left, whereas the precise opposite is true. And I'm just trying to, get an explanation why for months now that sign has been there, causing a bit of traffic havoc in the process. Do you know if it's known that it's incorrect, or is it a matter that, the people working on this project just don't care?
No, I haven't been told about this. Do you have more information? Is it on southbound, northbound? You said it was, the sign is saying that the lane ends when it in fact doesn't?
Yeah, it is on the northbound lane of Dufferin. So you're going north on Dufferin, and there's a sign indicating the right lane ends, but it's the opposite. It's the left lane. So if you come here, you see all these vehicles going into the left lane, and then they got to get back into the right lane because the left lane doesn't exist. And like I said, it's been here for months now.
Usually if there's anything that's wrong, folks will send us an email or call us or send a photo, and then we send it to the constructor, Confrontation, for them to review and correct. So I can most certainly send that over to them now if you're saying that there's a sign that's incorrectly placed south.
So did you want me to take a photo and send it to you?
If you can, that'd be great. If
Okay.
not, I'm going to send them the email right now so they can have somebody hopefully before the end of the day take a look at it.
Sure, I'll do that. I'm on site. Do you know, it would be actually more helpful to traffic if there was no sign whatsoever, because then they would just stay in, that's how bad this situation is. I mean, I could go to Dollarama and buy a piece of Bristol board and write a message, please ignore this sign, if you want me to.
No, that's not necessary.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to do my civic duty here. So, all right.
I appreciate you calling and sending the photo will be most helpful. We'll take care of that.
Well, folks, I did get through to an actual live human being, talk about the Christmas miracle. But, it just irks me that there is such disregard to the people that are enduring the misery of the Crosstown LRT. Do you know this month marks the 10th anniversary of this project? It's supposed to open in next year, 2022. I'll bet you anything that isn't going to be the case. And I mean, just look at the progress that has been made in a decade. I mean, for goodness sakes, I think the Great Pyramid of Cheops was built at a quicker rate. So we'll see in the days ahead if they are going to at least correct the signage. It's the very least they can do. I mean, if you just go west of here, you'll hit Little Jamaica. It is a community that has been so devastated, first by this decade-long project, and secondly, by the COVID-19 lockdown measures. Do you remember when we visited Little Jamaica a while back?
The government must look into everything and see that the barbers needed to go back to work, as they have a job and the people need to be served. Just as though you up in parliament and talking all kind of things. The people need to open business that people can move along and get through in life.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter in terms of how long this project is going to take. It doesn't matter that private businesses like these barbershops that are really like community centers shut down, whereas government liquor stores remain open. Never forget, folks, from City Hall itself, we're all in this together. For Rebel News, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Folks, perhaps the mainstream media has scaled back their coverage. We here at Rebel News, we've never been busier. We like to get out there, bring you the other side of the story. Can you please help us out? Please go to rebelfieldreports.com. That's rebelfieldreports.com. And if you're able to, kindly make a donation. You know, this sign makes me laugh, folks. Slow down. Like we have a choice?